shaky hands, landing pad, takeoff pad. Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and lately I have been trying to perfect the aircraft orientation symbol that shows the magnetic direction of the drone from the controller. And so the other day I went out, and I'll show you the video I made. But anyway, before I went out, I decided, okay, I'm not going to be taking off from my old landing pad that has the metal ring around it, because as it turns out, that was not reliable. Sometimes it would work great, and sometimes it didn't. So what I did was I took some cardboard and cut it out so that it would go inside of, I don't know if you can see this. This is a little case that I bought that came with a whole bunch of GoPro connectors and accessories, which will work on my Osmo, which I just got, which I'm filming with here. Anyway, and so I thought, well, you know, that's also ideal to carry my iPad. My iPad to the park. And so that's what I've been using it for, and I dumped all the accessories into a cardboard box. So anyway, this, because I use it when I take my iPad to the park, I thought, well, let's make something that'll fit in there along with my iPad. If I can get it open, there we go. And so I measured it out and trimmed the corners and all that so that it would work. So we'll just put this over here, and so I can take my iPad if I want, and put this in with it, and it makes a nice carrying case. So, but what happens is, in the video you're going to see I take off from this, and my aircraft orientation image is just right on, and so the video shows that. Now, I also took my big orange landing pad, because you can land on that when you're all through flying, and so you can just land on it. And I take it with me anyway, because I carry all kinds of extra stuff in its package. So I usually have it there, so I can get that pad out, so I can take off from a piece of cardboard. In fact, you could get any piece of cardboard. You could even roll up a magazine, put it in your back pocket, and take off from a magazine. Anything that doesn't have any metal in it. So finally, I think I found a solution, and you'll see that in the video. So we'll go ahead and we'll put this away, and I'll show you something. Oh, by the way, on the back of this, that's how life goes. Anyway, on the back of this, as you can see, maybe, I hot glued some extra pieces of cardboard so that if it's windy and I want to land on this, it won't blow away while I'm flying or while I'm landing. So anyway, just a suggestion, and we'll put that there. Now, back in the old days, before cell phones, this is a Garmin GPS thing that I put on my windshield when I was traveling. Now you can just use your phone for the same thing, but you'll notice on the screen you can't see the reflection of the you can't see a sharp reflection of the camera. Okay, so that is because that's an anti-glare screen. So this is the difference. If I can get it to where you can see it, there you go. This is not an anti-glare screen. All right, and at the moment I'm using my well, let's see, we'll just turn that off because I know it's working. So we'll go over here, excuse me, and this is the it's kind of hard to see, but let's just turn that off like that. Okay, in fact, we'll just turn it off like that. Okay, now let's show the difference here between the two. All right, this is anti-glare, And you'll notice the shaky hands. That's why I don't hand launch or hand land. Anyway, you can kind of see the difference between anti-glare and regular iPhone cover. This is a protective cover, and I had a protective cover, but I thought, now here in Arizona we have so much bright sun, I wonder if I can fly without a sun shield and have and still be able to see the screen. So I went to the Apple store, and for $19 and something came to $21 with tax here in Arizona. Anyway, they put this on for me, and so that was pretty good price, I thought, for the service and everything. This is an iPhone 8 Plus, and 20 bucks. So I took it out, and you'll see in the video coming up, I took it out and I deliberately put it where I could have it in the direct sunlight. Well, I can tell you that the anti-glare screen does not help. You can't see it any better in the sunlight. So you still need a sun shield of some kind. But the one thing that is really nice is you just see what's coming from the drone. You don't see your face when you look down into it. You don't see the reflection of all the things around you. You just see what's coming from the drone. So it does help. It was really worth 20 bucks. And it makes it so that maybe I don't have to take my iPad with me every time, because I made a video, but I won't even show it to you, of flying with the iPad and trying to get the compass and the aircraft orientation to work. And even though I had it working in my backyard one time in a previous video, I tried and tried. I flew with it and it didn't work, and so then I landed and I calibrated the compass in the iPad, and I calibrated the compass in the Mavic Mini, and no matter what I did, I could not get a reliable aircraft orientation image. So the iPad just isn't made. I mean, the Mavic Mini is not made to be used with an iPad. In fact, one of my viewers contacted DJI, and they said no, it's not made to use with the iPad. So that settles that. If I want to see that orientation image, I'll use my phone with the anti-glare shield on it. All right, that's about all I can think of. So let's just go watch the video that I made when I tested out the anti-glare stuff. All right? And it kind of looks like we got our compass working right. We'll start the recording, and we'll just aim this baby down a little bit. All right, let's take off.
Take off.
Okay.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Okay, we'll get up to about 19, 20 feet. Now, I went to the Apple store, and for 20 bucks I got a no glare screen protector. And so I'm going to turn around, and I don't think it helps with the sun like we got, but I can tell you that it does help just looking at it in the shade. And everything is much sharper, and there's no problem seeing anything else except what is coming from the drone. So we're going to fly around a little bit and see how our compass does. So we've got to get up a little higher though. We'll get up to about 40 feet. Okay, and let's take off, and let's take off. And see, I can tell with the sky behind some of the stuff up at the top, I can tell that, how many minutes I've got left. I can tell I'm in P mode. And before, that stuff was always hard to see. Now I can bring it down so it's got a dark background. That makes it a lot easier. But when it's up, I don't know if you can see that, but when it's up, I get it up here before we run out of space, it's a little more difficult to see. But the anti-glare screen seems to be working, all right? And my magnetic compass direction seems to be working perfect. I seem to have a little bit of difficulty with my Wi-Fi connection. Why is that happening? That's strange. I don't usually have that problem. Let's turn these a little bit this way. See if that makes a difference. Okay. Now we're going to go around. That might have made a difference. We got it coming back towards the water. I don't know if you can see the screen very well or not, but it's nice and sharp for me. Not when the sun's shining on it, so this doesn't help in the sun, but it does help when it's in the shade. I get a much more clear picture. Okay, so let's go ahead and come down. We'll come down. And there it is over there. We'll get this all the way down. Better turn it a little bit. Okay, whoop, too much. All right, so we're gonna turn this all the way down and then come up on my new landing pad. And there it is. We'll get it centered here. And I'm going to turn around because too much. All right, we're going to get back over there. Okay, I'm going to try to land on it. We'll see if it works. Oh, come on. I pushed on the wrong stick as usual. We'll get it centered again. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's try to land.
Landing.
Okay. I'd say that was pretty good landing. All right, well, I hope that was helpful. I want to thank you for watching, and God bless.